Right, hello everybody and welcome to part something of the Grid Autosport career mode, but here we go. We're going to Hockenheim for the first time this series actually, for the... In fact, no, is it the first time? No, it's the second time. Anyway, we're not in the Formula C for like the... Well, we're in these Caterhams for the first time ever. So here we go. It's going to be an interesting race. I haven't actually ever driven these. So you never know what could be. So yeah, we'll start P15 because of our qualifying. Why am I in the back view? I don't know. Anyway, let's go for the start. That was a fantastic view until I got out of it. So we go down to P16, heading into turn 1, which is actually reversed. As I slide on the curbing actually, so I went all 4 wheels off the track, but the game didn't penalise me. I don't care. First, I don't really care about these cup races. Pretty boring if you ask me. So we're going into the hairpin as I go sliding off the track. Out of the stadium section. Well, the stadium section, end of the lap stadium section, as I almost slide it there properly into the wall. So here we go. Going into whatever this corner is called. I don't actually know many of the corner names on this track. Hockenheim. In fact, I do quite like this car. It's very light. Partially because it's called the Caterham Superlight. That might be why, but this does feel quite fun to drive. Sometimes it slides as I go for an unusual attempt at a dive down the inside. So here we go. We're going to the final corner now. Oh, apparently there's been a spin out. Yes, there has been another. Oh, I almost. Talking about spin out, I almost spin out, really. Yeah, you'll probably see that. Shut up! So we go into the fucking... Oh, I thought you... Did he tap me then? That's stupid, as I slide there again. Whoa, so I thought I was going to slide there again. Oh my god, I'm sliding in the hairpin. It's embarrassing now. First, I probably should go for... In fact, where is he? It's on my inside there, wow. First, I didn't properly see him because the, well, literally no mirrors. Sometimes I would enjoy this car, but I don't really. Well, enjoy this cup events, but I really don't. The only cup events I really enjoy are the touring car ones, actually. With the V8 Supercars and the V8 Utes. Those are fun. I'll probably do that when I do my touring car playthrough. Of course, from now on, I'm only going to do one race event, which doesn't actually include the cup event. So I'll probably do like a race event and a cup event if a cup event appears. Unless, whoa, I'm going to be in the wall. Yes, I am. And I've got car damage, and I'll just continue. I'm trying to have a look at the car damage. It's actually quite major, but you can't actually see much of the damage really. So there we go. You'll see my steering angle is now pretty angled. Well, it's now pretty angled because of the slide I'm having now. So we're going on to lap 3 here. Whoa, I can't control the car properly. Can't control it properly. I'm going to be dropped it. Whoa. You know, I do quite hate this car sometimes. Especially when it's like, why am I going straight? You know what, I'm just going to retire. Yeah, see, I'm not going to get anything out of it, so I might as well just retire, and you'll see my driver going straight on into the barrier for effect, really. So there we go, down in last, no, tired. So, well, it doesn't really have any change on the championship anyway, so I don't really care. It's just the way it goes. So yes, I know, I'm not the world's best driver, but who cares? Of course, there's another championship up. Is there another championship? No, there isn't another championship. So after I finish the last races of this championship, which is at Circuit the Americas, I will go on to Formula B. That'll be fun. So we go, paddock area, just having a little check of my setup, and I'll go into qualifying now. There's 3 laps of qualifying, so here we go. of course, in the cockpit cam because I was in the cockpit cam for the last race. But here we go across the line to start our first lap. I don't actually feel that comfortable at Circuit Mont Tremblant, but hey, we could get a good result as I say that as I slide. Going to the first proper braking zone of the track, I go down an extra gear for no reason really, partially because of stability, even though this car's fantastically stable anyway. So we go pretty flat now. I've got a bit of downforce in the car, so no twitching about, which is pretty fantastic. So I'll go braking down into here. Possibly could have taken that flat, but I didn't want to trust it. Just want to put the banker in. Just going to put a wide entry into a fast exit. That will help as I go to slide. I know I'm fastest in sector 1, partially because Paul Jimenez is fastest, which would mean Rick Scott and Aaron Wesley haven't set a time yet. Of course, that would normally mean that I might as well just live with it. See what happens. So yeah, we're currently in 5th place, partially because it automatically puts us at the top. We're 2.7 up on Paul Jimenez. Almost right, properly right on the grass there as we enter that braking zone there, but here we go. Going over the crest soon. It's actually one of my favourite parts of this track. Very nice crest. I think I saw the front wheels lift off the ground. Pardon me if you heard that. If not, and here we go to the final corner. Flat through the final corner with our aero, and it's 1:31.8. That's probably my fastest lap around here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, I'm in the wall. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm just going to retire from qualifying, partially because I wouldn't be able to. Why did I even look in there? Oh well. So we go, at least you know how many points are for a fastest lap. Of course it's 1. And I'm just going to finish qualifying here, and I finished first. Okay. Yeah, see, if the races get boring, I wouldn't actually bother commentating, partially because they would get pretty boring. So yeah, that's us top. So we'll be on to race 1 of 2 here. Yep, race 1 of 2, and we're going to the race. Well, after checking our setup slightly, of course we got full downforce because of the high-speed corners, which will actually be quite evil, partially because our car would give us a lot more dirty air, so the car would mean quite difficult to follow. Of course, that works in current Formula 1. I don't actually know if that works in real life, in this game I mean. But here we go on pole. I might stop recording, but here we go, lights out and away we go, and we get away for a good start, and we block off Rick Scott, and he doesn't go for the pass. Aaron Wesley passed Rick Scott into turn 1. There might be a big accident, but I won't really know about it because whoa, and that's Aaron Wesley on my right hand side. I'm going to have to let him, whoa, I'm wide, I'm wide, I'm wide, I'm wide. So we've got Aaron Wesley right in front of me here. Getting off the throttle just to keep the car under control. While I say, oh, is he having a look down the inside? Yes, he did, but he backed out there. Here we go, fast corner, braking for a fast corner, really. As I said in qualifying, I might have taken that flat, but it would never have worked. So here we go, heading into the hairpin now. Sliding through the hairpin there, but that's not bad. Of course, we're going to try and catch Aaron Wesley by the end of the race. If we don't, we'll get second, possibly, unless we have a total fuck up. But we go into the corner at the end of the straight. It's not a real proper corner. It's not actually that tight. In fairness, if they made it that tighter, it would probably turn into a tilkodrome. And of course, nobody wants that as we head into the under the bridge there. It's probably more a spectator bridge than anything as we go flat right. We might. And we'll go over the crest here. Will we have a dive? Yes, we do! And it doesn't pay off because Aaron Wesley is too fast on the entry. Well, we go too wide in the entry as we go around the outside of the final corner. That's a fantastic move. That is a completely fantastic move. So I lift off. Well, I have a little tap on the brakes because I don't actually trust the car in this situation. Braking down to the first proper corner. Little instability on the brakes there. Just trying to gauge whether I can have a good run in this race. I don't really know, but you never know. First, I'm currently having a good run as I brake, and I was slightly offline, so I couldn't actually try and take that corner flat. Yeah, see, nothing's really happening here. So I might as well just stop the commentary recording and let you enjoy the rest of the race with sound. Of course, I'm pretty sure you'd enjoy that. In fact, that's what I will do. So thank you very much. I'll see you at the end of the race. So there we went across the line and win the race. It was actually turning quite interesting, of course. So here we go, that's first. I don't think we got fastest lap. No, we didn't. That's our teammate. So Paul Himenathan will go top of the championship for the first time probably ever. Who knows, but it's a good result if you ask me, and we'll go into race 2. Might be a bit more interesting, you know. So here we go, we'll go straight into the race and we'll start on pole again as the qualifying order dictated the qualifying positions. So here we go. 2, 1, lights out, and away we go for Montron Blanc, and we'll go right. Yes, we do go right. In fact, we are not as smashy as the, well, not as accident prone as the real Formula 3 drivers. So, of course, hashtag J for Formula 3, that would also help. If that would be useful, it wouldn't be bad. Of course, any publicity is good publicity. Here we go. Of course, I probably need some simulator and gym work, so hashtag J for Formula 3 might actually happen in 2016 more than 2015. Although I doubt it will happen at all, if anything. There we go, into the hairpin on the first time. We're slightly wide. We're going to have to cut across to make sure Rick Scott can't actually go diving down the inside. Going down the back straight. It's actually quite a curved back straight, if you ask me. Like the circuit of the Americas. Rick Scott, oh, we're on the grass. We're on the grass. We've gone wide. We've gone wide. Are we going to lose it? No, we won't. We just keep it together there. Oh, we slide it on the, whoa, slide it on the curb. Down to P3 or dive down the inside of Aaron Wesley. No, that won't be. It will always close the door. So yeah, pretty fantastic. I think that was marbles. That might have been leaves. Who cares? We'll go down the inside diving, and that might help. Of course, not diving like a football player. Diving down the inside like a proper racer. Into the flat through the final corner. So I go wide again. So on lap 2, we got Aaron Wesley. Well, Rick's got right in front of us. We'll go right side by side. Braking down to the first proper braking zone. We'll lose a bit of rear grip, of course. In fact, we'll lose a bit of left side tyre grip, as we do. Flat through here, of course. Easy peasy flat. If I get the line wrong, which I probably will do, yes I have. In fairness, I did understeer quite a bit on braking, so that might put me wide there. Will we defend from Rick Scott? Of course, on lap 2. This is actually quite a bit more exciting than the first one. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, I dropped down the... Oh, that's probably the worst place I could make a mistake, you know? Partially because I'll lose the momentum all the way down this straight. That's insanely terrible. Will Rick Scott, well, Aaron Wesley try and have a look now. He won't, so I go deep again. Oh, in frustration. Oh, there's going to be contact with somebody else. No, there won't. Okay. There's a Liquid Molly car trying to go down my inside. That was Juan Ruiz, I think it was. To be honest, I don't really care. So in front of us is Aaron O'Sullivan instead of course, Aaron Wesley. Into the hairpin over the crest. A much more clean move there. Well, not a clean move, a clean drive through that final, to the penultimate corner, and through the final corner. We get a much better run. We'll have a look down the inside, but he just backs out. Okay, you can't really go too wide through there, but I'm pretty sure Aaron O'Sullivan didn't actually want to try as we make contact with the rear of Evan Kennedy. We'll be having a look down the outside and sliding when I put the throttle down aggressively. Sliding again, I think, there. Of course, I possibly could have tried that flat, but I think I'd be in the wall somewhere, really, more than anything, so I might as well take it conservatively. It's the hairpin, they're slightly dicey as I go wide there. Oh, as I slide again, so I'm going to lose a bit more time to Evan Kennedy than I did before. Down the back straight. Putting him in balance this time, Pau Jimenez, partially because he's down in 18th, which will make no difference. And now O'Sullivan went down the inside, so we had to leave in space, which he inevitably gave away. Wasn't actually that aggressive. Can we make a move down the inside of Evan Kennedy? We force our car into the curbs. We slide through there. In fact, I think we lost a bit of time with the sliding, but can we make a massive dive down the inside of the... Oh my god! Oh, there's contact. There is contact, and we're going to try and fight Aaron O'Sullivan to the line. Will we get it? Yes, we do. That's fantastic. I never thought I'd be able to do that. You know, I really didn't. But hey, that rounds out for this episode. This will be the, well, bloody hell, my voice is horrible now. But hey, we're second in the constructors, so feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode. Well, tomorrow, which will be a North Korea World Cup, actually. That'll be fun. So thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, as I always am.